Hello and welcome to my video tutorial on how to use the pen tool. Now, while using the pen tool, there are only a few things you have to remember. There are two phases that you start out with the pen tool. First, you want to get the rough outline of the shape you want to isolate. So, remember to click on every corner of whenever lines change directions. Let's click on our first corner. Then look for the other corner and just click on it. So you see how here there's a bump and it starts to change directions. What you want to do for a circle, a groove, or anything like that, you just want to make sure there's at least 3 points on it. So I'm just going to make one at the top and one at where it ends. So I'm going to click on the other corner, this corner. See how we have another groove? I'm just going to make my 3 points. Here's my groove. And click, go down. We're not going to be worrying about the little bumps. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but obviously the more time we spend on it, the more detailed this will get. So just keep on clicking on the points. And also remember that the less points that we have to deal with, the easier this thing is. So as you're approaching your final point, you want to close it up. So as you can notice, there's some lines that don't line up, and we're just going to click on the add anchor point tool, which will fine tune any points that aren't aligned with the object that we want to select. So we notice that here is a huge gap, so we're just going to click to create the point there, and just drag the point so it fits. So you can move any points with these tools, and you can curve the line in between the points that you already create. So just click and drag to pull the lines through. So when you're satisfied with your object, all you have to do is right click and make selection. And then you can choose how much feather you want, or in this case we'll just use 0 feathers. And also you can save your work path in case you want another gun later on. So you can save your work path by clicking on it and just let's call this gun. So I'm just going to deselect it. You notice how the path is there, and when I click away from it, the path is no longer there. So if we wanted to select the gun again, we just have to remake selection. And there we have it. There's our gun. So what we can do with this gun now is bring it to a new layer. And let's say you wanted to put this gun in someone's hand. All you needed to do was maybe pen tool out a hand, and then just layer it, and then you have a picture that looks like a guy is holding the gun. Thank you for watching my tutorial on how to use the pen tool. Join me next week for a new webisode.